What's up everybody and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Just a reminder, we'll be giving away the next Infinity War Hot Toy figure once we reach 250k, so if you want to win the figure sooner, be sure we reach that number soon. Thank you guys for all the support on the channel, and now let's begin. In Endgame, thanks to Ant-Man, the Avengers utilized the Pym particles to travel back into different points of the timeline in order to get the Infinity Stones and create a brand new gauntlet. It's made very clear early on in the movie by Ant-Man that the Pym particles are a very precious commodity, and Tony Stark and Steve Rogers even have to go at a later point in the timeline in order to get more particles. However, even later than this, we see when Thanos gains the Pym particles, he is able to bring his entire army to the future, as the Thanos that they face at the end of Endgame is the 2014 Thanos. So this leaves kind of a plot hole, and exactly how Thanos managed to bring his entire ship and his entire army to the future. But luckily, the Russo brothers have a brand new explanation as exactly how Thanos was able to achieve this, and how he was able to bring his entire army to the future using the Pym particles. As Ant-Man said earlier in the movie, Hank Pym was the only person capable of creating the Pym particles. However, he's not completely right in this statement. When directly asked about this, and after we saw Thanos get the Pym particles after they captured the future nebula, this is what the Russo brothers said Thanos and Ebony Maw said to get back to the future. There is a guy called Maw in his army. He was a great wizard. Thanos himself was a brilliant genius as well. The two easily reverse engineered and mass produced the Pym particles. So that is the answer. The two of them were actually able to produce more Pym particles. So by the looks of it, Thanos actually gave a Pym particle to nearly every single member of his army. And with the help of the more mystical arts by Ebony Maw, they were able to bring them to the future. Something that perhaps cost a mystical element to it. As at this point in Avengers Endgame, the Avengers did not have any wizards with them at the time, which makes sense as to why they couldn't mass produce the Pym particles. Admittedly, this is a little bit of a stretch that Thanos was able to reproduce the Pym particles that quickly, as in other points in the MCU and in Endgame, it's described as an extremely difficult task, again so much so that an individual like Tony Stark wouldn't be capable of it. But apparently with the help of Thanos and Ebony Maw, the two of them were able to mass produce the Pym particles and distribute them amongst their army, and make it so the entire Sanctuary 2 could venture to the future at Avengers headquarters, again with the connecting point from their nebula. But what are your guys' thoughts on this once perceived plot hole in Avengers Endgame, and the Russo brothers' explanation for it? The explanation for exactly how Thanos was able to bring himself and his entire army to the future, when earlier in the movie the Avengers were worried about the amount of Pym particles that they actually had. Again guys, don't forget to enter the giveaway that we mentioned at the beginning of the video, as again at 250k we'll be giving away another Hot Toys figure. The rules for that are as follows. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and tell me in the comments below what your favorite scene in Avengers Endgame was. Also be sure to check out the Avengers Endgame merchandise page, where you can get massive discounts of 30 to 60% off using my link below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button to assemble and join our team, and have a great day.